All right, time for a new addition to the banquet this year. Trying to mix things up a little bit. The Longwood Play of the Year. With the help of our coaches and our staff, we put together a list of the top 10 plays of the year. We sent them all out to you, our student athletes. You guys voted, and we've narrowed it down to 5. So tonight we present to you, counting down from 5, the Longwood top plays of the year.
Has her selection, sends it. Murphy drives it. Has she done it again? She has done it one more time. Emily 3-homer Murphy. Mobbed at home plate by the Lancers.
Carey gives to Woodhouse, defended by Giello. 8 seconds left. Woodhouse, top of the circle, over a screen, 5 seconds left. Step back, 3-ball, left wing, knocks it down! Inbounds goes to Sanders, but a timeout was taken as Lucas Woodhouse knocks down the 3-ball with 1.7 seconds left to go, and the Lancers have a 3-point lead over Liberty. Wow!
Now this is Longwood and TCU. Lucas Woodhouse. Oh goodness. TCU's not supposed to lose this game to Longwood. They just did.
Georgie drops it back. Keelty, shot, fires again into the back of the net. Goal, Longwood! What a volley from Christian Keelty. The sophomore striking, and Longwood leads. Wow!
All right, 4 down, 1 to go. This year's top play of the year, decided by you, our voters. It was posted on YouTube and currently has over 32,000 views. So here it is, without further ado, the Longwood top play of the year.
Longwood University. Take it on Radford. Oh, you like that one?
Oh, I like that one.
I mean, he straight jumped over him, then he landed on him. He's still there.
This is to Carey, fakes the 3, drives the lane, straight to the bucket, and hammers it in with the right hand, and the foul! Oh my goodness, what a slam dunk from Tristan Carey, who ignites the crowd here in Farmville. Carey rocks the rim with the right hand, and a timeout on the floor. Wow!
It's time now for the Academic Pride Award. The spirit of the Pride Award is to recognize those student athletes that have persevered in their academic pursuits in spite of specific challenges along the way, demonstrated in their attitude, effort, and example they have developed for others. First, on the women's side, our winner of the 2013-14 Academic Pride Award is Heather Tobeck. Heather is a senior exercise science major and a forward on the women's basketball team. Her nomination said, Heather has demonstrated tremendous commitment to her academic pursuits and exhibited the epitome of our core values by returning to Longwood to pursue her degree. She is a role model for others through her perseverance, use of academic resources, and her positive relationship with her professors. Again, congratulations to Heather Tobeck. Now on the men's side, the winners of the 2013-14 Academic Pride Award are Johnny Kukapa and Brandon Delk. They were so good, we had to give it to 2 of them. Johnny is a junior political science pre-law major with a minor in psychology and a member of the men's soccer team. His nomination stated, Johnny has demonstrated dedication to his studies and has worked extremely hard to overcome academic obstacles to be successful. He has recognized his strengths, developed effective communication skills, and after finding a passion for his political science major, has become a positive example for his peers. Brandon is a junior exercise science major. He's on the baseball team. And his nomination said that he's a great example to others of the spirit of the Academic Pride Award. Again, congratulations to our Pride winners, Heather, Johnny, and Brandon. All right, now we're rocking and rolling. Next up, the Lancer Outstanding Service Award. That is awarded to one female student athlete who goes above and beyond in positively impacting Longwood, the community, and the world through services. We'll start on the ladies' side. Our winner for the Lancer Outstanding Award in 2013-14 is Megan McCracken. Megan is a senior on the women's golf team and has a number of service activities, including SAC, FACES, the Big South Food Drive, Operation Christmas Child, the Special Olympics, Relay for Life, the Taking Charge Reading Program, 100 Holes for American Cancer Society, and the Big South Leadership Conference. Her nomination stated, Megan's passion for doing good for others is contagious, and even though she's a senior, I know she will have left this principle with our returning student athletes. Again, let's hear it for Megan. Now, the men's side. The winner of this year's Lancer Outstanding Service Award is Steed Johnson. Steed is a junior on the men's tennis team and is also a part of a number of service activities, including SAC, Operation Christmas Child, Play for K Breast Cancer Awareness, and the Lancer Lunatics. His nomination stated, Steed's attitude is always positive, particularly when it comes to service. He embodies what it means to be a true student athlete at Longwood. Congratulations to both Megan and Steed. Our next award is the Cormier Award for Team Academic Excellence. Here to help me present is Miss Michelle Meadows, Associate Athletics Director here at Longwood for Student Athlete Enhancement, along with Dr. Consuelo Alvarez, our faculty representative. Named in honor of our former president, Patricia Cormier, the Cormier Award is given to the men's and women's teams with the highest semester's GPA for the previous spring and fall semesters. I will ask that the team players themselves wait until the end of our program to come up to get your pictures taken. And for now, we could just have the head coaches come on up and receive your awards. First, the spring semester of 2013. The winners of the Cormier Award for Team Academic Excellence are men's golf and women's tennis. The men's golf team had a cumulative GPA of 3.40. Of the 8 players on the team, 5 of them were on the Dean's List, 6 were on the Big South Presidential Honor Roll in 2012-13. The women's team had a cumulative GPA of 3.41. The team of 7 players had 1 on the President's List selection, 4 on the Dean's List, and 5 on the Big South Presidential Honor Roll in 2012-13. Both teams, of course, strongly supported academically by their head coaches, men's golf, Kevin Philman, and women's tennis, Casey Wharton. Congrats again to both of those teams for their academic achievements. All right, the fall of 2013, and Coach Philman, you might want to just turn back around and head back this way. The winners of the Cormier Award for Team Academic Excellence for the fall of 2013, men's golf and women's golf. Another fantastic academic semester for men's golf, a 3.38 GPA, 4 of their 7 members on the Dean's List. The women's golf squad, of course, an outstanding semester as well, a GPA of 3.34 with 3 Dean's List selections. The women, of course, are also supported by their coach, Allie Wright. Congratulations to these teams for their commitment to achieving academic excellence. All right. Now we're going to move to the Freshman Athlete of the Year Award. Ladies first. We'll begin with them. The nominees for the Female Freshman of the Year are Paloma Alatorre, women's tennis. Elizabeth McCarthy, softball. Ellen Ross, field hockey. Amanda Spencer, women's soccer. Courtney Tolton, women's golf. And the winner is Elizabeth McCarthy. Elizabeth is an exercise science major and a pitcher on the softball team. She's made 26 appearances with 19 starts, 12 complete games, and 3 shutouts. Also a team best record of 16-5 in the circle, a team best ERA of 1.75. She tossed a 5-inning no-hitter against Campbell earlier this season. And oh yeah, last night she threw a complete game shutout in a win over Virginia Tech. Let's hear it again for Elizabeth McCarthy. All right, now the male side of the Freshman Athlete of the Year, and the nominees are Warren Bryan, men's tennis. Carlos Canas, men's soccer. Clayton Foran, men's golf. Mitchell Kibbing, baseball. And Robert Willis, cross country. And the winner is Carlos Canas. Carlos is a criminal justice major and also was the starting goalkeeper on the men's soccer team. He allowed 1.42 goals per game with 63 saves and had a .733 save percentage with 2 shutouts on the campaign. He was named to the All-Big South All-Freshman team. Carlos was in the net for the Big South quarterfinals contest here in Farmville, where in the penalty kicks he made the pivotal save that helped propel the Lancers into the conference tournament semifinals. Again, congratulations to Carlos. Next up is the Jimmy M. Yarborough Inspiration Award. Here with us to present this award, let's welcome to the stage our Senior Women Administrator and Associate AD for Student Athlete Enhancement, Michelle Meadows.
I never had the privilege to work with Jimmy Yarborough, but I feel like I've come to know him well through the stories that have been shared from his family and his friends about his life and his spirit along the way. His wife, Allie, and his daughter, Ann, are here. If you would please stand for a moment as we recognize you. Jimmy was a man of unwavering belief in God through faith as a local pastor, belief in his family, serving as a loyal husband and a father. Excuse me. And tonight, as in every year at this time, we honor his belief in the good of mankind. Jimmy believed that everyone deserved an opportunity to succeed, regardless of race, gender, wealth, or hometown. And he offered his life to help others have that fighting chance. But don't get me wrong, Jimmy had high expectations. He believed our opportunities were a gift to be lived to the fullest, and our lives should unfold as a story of humility, service, integrity, perseverance, and an inspiration to others. Each year we are privileged to honor one of our own whose life embodies all that Jimmy believed, and remember the man that made this athletic department, but more importantly this community, a place of greater opportunity and deeper character through the Jimmy Yarborough Inspiration Award. It was stated, I've always believed Jimmy was the soul of Longwood, But with that said, tonight's recipient represents the heart and spirit of LU. Described as an emotional leader for her team, her personal gain is at the very bottom of her priority list. Her life is an act of service, whether it's tutoring her peers, serving in the department's media relations office, or sharing hope with others through the student organization InterVarsity. She's persevered in spite of 3 knee injuries, always with a spirit of optimism. One of her peers said, "If I could trade places for one day with one of my teammates, it would be tonight's recipient of the Jimmy Yarborough Inspiration Award because of her positive attitude and energetic spirit." Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating tonight's honoree, Kylie Dyer.
Kylie is a junior women's soccer student athlete majoring in political science, global politics, and minoring in history and communication studies with a 3.87 GPA. Dean's List all 5 semesters, 3-time Longwood Scholar athlete, and 2013 Big South Presidential Honor Roll. Thank you again to Michelle, and congratulations again to Kylie. All right, it's time now for the Athlete of the Year Award. First, the Female Athlete of the Year, where was another incredibly stacked list this year, as it was a year ago. The nominees are Megan Baltzell, softball; Daisha Brown, women's basketball; Stacy DeGrandholm, field hockey; Kelsey Pardue, women's soccer; and Amanda Steinhagen, women's golf. And the winner is Megan Baltzell. Megan is a junior exercise science major and a catcher on the softball team. She has followed up her 30 home run season last year with another incredible campaign thus far. She currently has a .471 batting average, came into the week 6th in the country in batting with 9 home runs, 42 RBI, and 44 runs scored. Her slugging percentage is .831. She has an on-base percentage of .579. Both of those lead the Big South. So if you're not familiar with softball, that means she's getting on base well over half the time that she comes up to the dish. That means that Megan was also named the 2013 NFCA All-American Second Team, All-Southeast Region First Team, and All-Big South First Team Selection, and the Big South Championship All-Tournament Team as well. Congratulations to Megan. All right, now the Male Student Athletes of the Year. The nominees are Tristan Carey, basketball; Blake Carter, golf; Dan Elston, men's tennis; and Aaron Myers, baseball. And the winner is Tristan Carey. Tristan is a senior sociology major and a guard on the men's basketball team. This marks the 2nd straight year that he has won the Athlete of the Year award. This past season, he averaged 18.5 points, 6.5 rebounds, both team best, and had a school record 94 three-pointers. He led the Big South. He was in the Big South top 10 in 8 different categories, including leading the league in three-point percentage. Tristan scored a season-high 37 points and grabbed a career-high 16 rebounds this season and was named honorable mention All-Big South. He finished his career with 1,504 points, 6th all-time in Longwood's history, and 230 career three-pointers, 2nd all-time in Longwood history. Congrats to Tristan Carey on back-to-back wins. All right, our final award of the night is the Henry I. Willett Scholar Athlete Award. This is our last award because at Longwood we strive for excellence in both athletics and in academics. An individual needs to have an average GPA of 3.25 or higher just to be considered for this honor. This award recognizes one male and one female student for their outstanding contributions both on the field of play and in the classroom during the 2013-14 academic year. The nominees for the female Henry I. Willett Scholar Athlete are Sarah Muma, women's tennis; Amy Putnam, softball; Caitlin Smith, field hockey; and Amanda Steinhagen, women's golf. And the winner is Amy Putnam. Amy is an exercise science major and a senior outfielder and first baseman on the softball team. This year she has attained a 3.86 GPA and has started 19 of 27 games played. A 208 batting average, a double, 8 RBI, 8 runs, 4 walks, and 2 steals. She was named to the 2013 Big South All-Academic Team and has played in 99 career games. She's a 4-time recipient of the Longwood Scholar Athlete Award and is a member of the Cormier Honors College at Longwood. Again, congratulations to Amy. Now the male side of the Henry I. Willett Scholar Athlete Award. The nominees are Edward Becker, men's tennis; Kyle Bowden, men's golf; and Jelani Dublin, men's basketball. And the winner is Jelani Dublin. Jelani is a senior biology major with a minor in pre-professional clinical studies. This year he attained a 3.32 GPA and played forward on the men's basketball team. This past season he averaged 10.5 points, 4 rebounds, and shot a team best 55% from the field. He was named to the Big South All-Academic Team, finished his career with nearly 700 points and over 360 rebounds. Jelani is a 4-time recipient of the Longwood Scholar Athlete Award, earned the 2013 Longwood All-Academic Team Award, is a member of the Longwood Student Athlete Advisory Committee, and attended the 2012 Big South SAC Conference for Leadership. Congrats again to Jelani Dublin. Congratulations again to all of our winners here tonight. Why don't we give a round of applause for all of our outstanding student athletes. Well, for our seniors, tonight is your final banquet, but of course you will be Lancers for life. So here's a look at what might lie ahead as we move forward, and Kevin Philman will be coming up, a special presentation for our seniors. So please welcome men's golf head coach back up to the front, Kevin Philman.
Recognizing the seniors. The first thing, whenever I think of seniors, it takes me back 24, 25 years ago now, and I know what an emotional time that is. I went through it with, a couple of guys yesterday afternoon, and many of you already know that. Some of you don't know that yet, but in the coming weeks here, you will understand exactly what I'm talking about. There's nothing like college athletics. Nothing like it at all. Nothing is going to make you realize how important that is than whenever you're coming down the stretch, okay, the final minutes are ticking off the clock in that last game. Those last couple 100 yards you got to go. The last few points of the match, playing that last hole. There's nothing like it. And that's whenever you first start to realize how important it really is. It makes me emotional just standing here talking about it, and I haven't had to do it in 25 years. But I go through it almost every single year whenever you have seniors out there, because it brings back a whole lot of things that are really, really special. Whether you're an All-American, whether you're just a solid student athlete for us, or whether you didn't have the career that you really expected to have whenever you got here, at some point, you're going to really understand how special this is and how important these years here at Longwood and being a member of your respective team was to you. It'll even become more special the further you get down the road. There's really nothing like college athletics. First of all, I really want to thank the seniors. I know that, if you were in the room earlier with Mr. Austin, he said a lot of things that are absolutely 100% true. I can guarantee you on that. But when you first decided to come here and put on this Lancer logo, and I know I don't have one on right now, but usually it's right here. But when you decided to put on that Lancer logo, we didn't have a lot of the things that we have now. How many of you sitting out here were recruited whenever we were sitting, let's call them what they were. They were trailers sitting over here. We didn't have a conference. I know field hockey, both soccers, you guys had a league back then. We didn't have a lot of the things we have now. So for you guys to make a decision to come here and be part of something that I think is really special, I say thank you on behalf of everybody in this room. The second thing, many of you upheld the image of that logo from the time you put it on. Okay? And I can't even explain how important that is. All right? To go out there and represent that logo, yourself, your family, your teammates, your coaching staff, your university, in the way that many of you have, never ever thinking about putting a stain on that logo, I say thank you on behalf of everybody in our athletic department. Academically, obviously academics are extremely important to me. I know it's extremely important to everybody who works in that building over in TAB. And for those of you to come in here, take care of your business, do what you're supposed to do with your schoolwork, get out of here. How many of you are graduating in a couple of weeks? Show hands. Let's see it. How many of you graduating this summer or going to be done this summer? How about next fall? That's what's important. Getting in here, getting that degree, doing the things you're supposed to do. Okay? That's very, very important. You have to understand, we're all in college athletics, but we're still in education. Okay? It's great to be in college athletics. I've already told you how special it is, but we're in education. And oh yeah, we like to win games. Okay? We want to win games. We got softball team sitting out here, won a Big South championship last spring. We got a men's soccer team sitting in here, won an Atlantic Soccer Conference title a couple years ago. Guys sitting in this room and ladies sitting in this room were on those teams. For how hard you guys worked, okay? For us to be able to put a product out there that's going to go be competitive and quite honestly, go compete and beat teams that nobody outside this room believes Longwood's going to go beat. You saw the reaction on SportsCenter when Lucas hit the shot to beat TCU. TCU's not supposed to lose to Longwood. I was a journalism major. I can quote the guy. Okay? That's what he said. You're not supposed to lose to Longwood. Well, guess what? A lot of people lose to Longwood because of the hard work that people put in. The last thing I want to say is as you go forward and move out into quote-unquote real life, the first thing you're going to realize is, again, how special it is to be back here. I can assure you that. Chapter 3 of your life, we wish you nothing but the best of luck. Okay? I know you're prepared because I've already told you we're in the education business and everything that we've done, okay? Whether it's doing your schoolwork, being what you're supposed to be socially and out in public, and winning some ball games. Everything that you put into all of that, will make you successful, will allow you to go be citizen leaders, just like we're trying to put out every time you guys walk across the stage over here at Wheeler. Go represent us. Go represent the logo the way you're supposed to do it. And I thank you very much for choosing Longwood all those years ago. Thank you.
Thanks to Coach Philman. Well, it's been another great year, and Coach alluded to some of it for the Lancers. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the highlights from the 2013-14 year that was.
Years ago, I was definitely a more shy person. Longwood has definitely helped my leadership skills and developed me more as a person, both on and off the golf course.
The most important thing I've taken from my experience at Longwood is definitely the best friends I've made with my teammates and those experiences.
And you always have teammates to have your back and to pick you up whenever you're like having a rough day and just to cheer you up.
I came here from Australia to play college tennis, and the adjustment initially I thought would be hard, but it was a case of good people make good places, so it was really easy for me to fit right in.
Being a nursing major and being an athlete, there's definitely been times where one or the other kind of had to compromise, and I think Longwood Athletics is fantastic at putting academics first, and there's never been a time where I've kind of had to sacrifice my academics because of athletics.
Definitely just the family, the entire athletic environment. It's just one big family, and all the support you get is huge here at Longwood University. I mean, I'm a Lancer for 4 years, but I'm a Lancer forever, not just for those 4 years.
Razia looking for Pardue. Pardue gets to it, chips it around. Now Pardue might have a chance. She's at the edge of the 18. Here's the shot. It's in the back of the net. Goal, Longwood! Longwood wins as Kelsey Pardue puts it in the back of the net. Pitch to Washington. Swung on, belted, deep left center field. All they can do is turn and watch as this ball's out of here. Kyrie Washington with a mammoth home run.
Burst insert from the corner, stopped by Ross. Reuter fakes the shot over to Grandholm. Her shot's tipped and saved. Burris with it, in front of the net. It's Chapman. Chapman puts it into the back of the cage. A goal for the Lancers with under 2 to go in the quarterfinal.
I know what she's coming from.
Gets all of that one going back to the fence. It might be out of here. Grand slam home run for Chelsea Siaka. Oh my goodness. Krasnicki gets it back underway, tosses out front. The shot from Barondess, it's in the back of the net again. Barondess now with 5 goals for the Lancers, leads all scorers.
Brown with it, top of the key, works against Schaefer. Left side for Tobeck. The 3 is up and good!
Swung on, ground ball right side. It will get through the hole and into right field. And Longwood has got the walk-off victory. 8-7, the Lancers in 12 innings here today.
I would tell a younger classman that to relax, have fun, enjoy every moment that you can, because before you know it, your 4 years is gone. And it actually ends up being the best 4 years of your life.
I really have a much better sense of who I am, what I like, what I want to achieve in life. I'm much more independent.
Well, I spent 4 years here as a student athlete and a Lancer. Looking back on it, I'm always going to be a Lancer forever, and I'll always have a family here.
Just all the opportunities that Longwood has given me, kind of that idea of building citizen leaders. I definitely feel like I'm graduating a leader and a citizen leader, and athletics has been a huge part of that.
That was fantastic. I'd like to, all the videos tonight, all the AV, and the man pointing the camera at me right now is Gary Mariano. Gary started last year. He's been a whiz and providing some great entertainment and really doing a great job of illustrating our Lancer story. So thanks to Gary. As Scott mentioned, we got a great meal thanks to Longwood Dining Service. I think Grant Avent, they're cleaning up now, but definitely would like to recognize them and say thank you. We have some of our honored guests tonight. Actually, they're really kind of our extended family, as much as they've been around and as much as they've done to help us in succeeding. Roy was one of them mentioned. We have 3 or 4 tables up front, and if they could, I'd just like all our honored guests, if you could just stand and let everybody see you tonight. Both sides, both sides. Of course, Dr. Pearson was more than happy to lead the way there. The production team for tonight, this extravaganza, Kayla Miller was our director on the special events group, but then there's also a former student athlete backstage, Olga Nope. Olga, you back there still? Oh, where? Oh, who's running the show then? Also back there is William Lynn, who's Longwood's favorite AV guy. Scott Bacon, as you notice, he made sure his voiceovers made every other highlight. That's one of his moves. But really, I think they did a great job. Greg Prouty and Michelle Meadows, they organized all the nominees, so I want to thank all those guys. It was interesting today. I happened to be walking down the Commons, and bumped into former Longwood athletics director. His name is Jack Williams. He was here. He was at James Madison for a while. Jack, we met a long time ago, and it was good to see him again. And he said, I've been looking around campus and been watching some of the highlights and paying attention to clippings. And he said to me, you're doing a great job, and I think it's wonderful, everything you've done for the university through athletics. So of course I said, hey, yeah, no problem. It's all me. No, I actually didn't. I actually corrected him as I do everybody who have taken a moment to congratulate us. Because the reality is, it's the people I'm looking at now. It's the student athletes, it's the coaches, it's the staff. The energy and effort you put into making the ship run at a high level is inspiring. And I'm just thankful that I get to sit at a desk and watch you guys all do great work. So if you could, give yourself a hand. Thank you very much for everything. Seniors, as was pointed out a bunch of times, This is your home. We expect you to come home and visit. We expect you to call. You're a Lancer forever. So one of the traditions, I think it was started with this senior class during their freshman year, is the blooper reel that has grown to great fame. So I would now like to give the stage and again show you Gary's work.
I don't want to say anything.
They're in pretty, oh, Gary, I can't do it. Oh, God.
The line to the lane, to the line, to the lane. As slow as she does slow.
I feel like I'm babbling.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna get these guys.
I've done fencing, I've done hand-to-hand fighting, dabbled a little bit in knife throwing, and
What the hell is that? Bro? Yeah.
It was probably me being nervous.
Can't smile and talk at the same time. You don't even do note cards anymore. You just wing this now.
What's going on? Where are we?
No jacket, no note cards.
All right, what am I talking about again?
Last year was our first Big South. Why is it stumbling in there?
When we play. Oh.
I'm trying to get up because I'm so tired.
Me too. Anytime.
Okay. You're tired? Yes, I'm still exhausted from Saturday.
When I say whose house this is, you say Longwood. Oh shoot, that's wrong.
There will be pink bracelets for, shoot, I forgot to put my wrist up.
Hey, Gary.
Like, should I smile? I feel it's weird.
I always smile. The last video I was sweating. It was bad.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you don't want me on there.
Longwood! Reach-match the homies! Longwood! Reach-match the homies! Longwood! Reach-match the homies! Longwood! Reach-match the homies!
If you had a chest, I'd be able to tell. Come on, lift it up. That looked like lean wood.
I have red hair. Bethany is sitting beside me.
I told you guys, nobody listens to me.
No, it's true.
Was I talking fast? I felt like I was...
Do it, my head.
That's Gary, I'm too old.
How's that work?